How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Danny Marshall here, and I'm back to give you episode 2 of my MMA training vlog. Sorry it's been so long since I did the last one. I think it's been over 2 weeks, but I've had a hell of a lot of editing to do, amongst also some PC difficulties. I decided to upgrade my computer to cope with the high volume of 4K footage I've got to edit recently. And Corsair decided to send me some dodgy RAM, and I didn't figure this out until yesterday. So I'm back on track now, and I'm able to catch up on the backlog of editing that I've got to do, and give you guys another MMA update. So we're actually past the point of no return, and there's no backing out now. We're moving on into the matching up stages. They have asked us to come up with a fight name just for a bit of fun, and I thought it would be quite interesting to see what you guys think my fighting nickname should be. I literally don't have any ideas. I go by a few aliases online. Patchbeard, because I cannot grow a full beard, it's always patchy, so maybe Patchbeard could be a good one. But I'll leave it up to you guys to come up with something, and if we find something that gets the most likes on this video in the comments, then let me know what you think my fighting nickname should be. It'd be quite interesting. Also, I need an entrance song, which I'll probably rifle through some of my old playlists and find something that really gets me pumped up. You know, if you've got any suggestions on nicknames or a walkout song, then let me know, because I'll be pleased to check them out and see if it suits me. So, like I said, moving into week number 5, halfway through the training, and things are getting very, very tough indeed, very serious. It's clear and obvious that Dave and the team have ramped up the intensity of gear, which is exactly what I want, and I'm sure everybody else, I speak for everybody else, but the intensity has gone up twofold. There's no breaks in the training at all. We are go, go, go. The only time there is a breather is when he's demonstrating a technique, and that's done and dusted within 60 seconds. And most of the training now is just intense all the way through for an hour. And certainly we go for 3, 4, 5 minute drills. It's definitely pushing the pace, and I certainly feel it. My body's getting slightly older now, but I'm not going to let it stop me. So last week I had a bit of a setback. I managed to catch hold of a very, very bad chest infection, which left my all the cavities in my face and everything all blocked up. Going into week number 4, it's Monday, and I'm feeling very, very weak today. I just feel slow, bit of a headache as well, so I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not 100%. It's not going to stop me from training. I just got to power through it and see how I feel. I'm sure I'll be great at the end of it, but it's going to be difficult today. But yeah, rock and roll, baby. I also had a head like a pressure cooker, which is okay. It didn't stop me training at all. I still went 120% in training and did more outside of the gym as well. So it takes a great deal more than blocked up sinuses and a headache to stop me from training. But what it did do is it affected my diet. I didn't have as much of an appetite. In fact, I had a very, very little appetite. So there's something about the taste of salty, infected, putrid mucus going down somebody's throat all day, every day, that's going to put you off your spaghetti and meatballs. So I didn't eat as much as I should have done over the 5 days that I was ill. I started to feel okay again on Friday, but by that point, I hadn't had the calorie intake that I needed to maintain the high level of training that I've been doing. So it affected me and it weakened me over the weekend. And because we went away to Bristol this weekend and we was very, very busy, I had no time to train. So even though my appetite came back, I was already feeling the effects of, I'm feeling quite lousy because I didn't eat as much as I should have done while I was ill. But I'm okay now, and I'm just going to make sure that I make an extra effort to get on board extra calories and some good carbohydrates to give me the fuel I need, not to feel so lousy during and after training sessions. So I made you one of my world famous couscous chicken lettuce wraps. You can have it now before the gym, or you can... So onto the training. Sharpening the skills, developing techniques, etc. Even though we've all barely touched the tip of the iceberg when it comes to combat fighting and martial arts, this type of training is something that is very, very, very addictive, strangely addictive. You know, once you start, you can't stop doing it. It's you just want more. And the more you practice and drill and spar, and the more that you see improvements in yourself and your speed and your stamina and your toughness and your technique, the more you want to do it. So my attitude will probably change once I step into the cage and I'm staring down an opponent that's just as hungry to win as I am. And he's got me in a tight, I wind up in a tight clinch, and he's hitting me with some vicious knees and some vicious fists. So my attitude towards this whole thing might change the second that occurs. But that's an eye-opening experience that I want to put myself through and find out how well I cope in those situations under that sort of pressure. So win or lose, I'm definitely going to be better than my older self for doing it. The only person I'm trying to beat right now is my older self. So also the gym, the training sessions, they're not as packed as they were in the first couple of weeks. So if I had to guess, we've lost around 15 of the contenders for one reason or another. I think some people might have failed to reach the target, and others due to injury. I think one lad actually cracked a rib, and doctor told him no go, so that's unfortunate on this regard. But it's beneficial to everybody that remains, because I think there's 38 of us that are moving on into the matching up stages, and there's a lot more room to work in the gym. We're not stepping on each other when we're doing our takedowns and practicing our footwork. We're not just falling over each other, you know, because it's too busy in the gym. So there's a bit more room to work now, which is a lot more comfortable. So even though we've said goodbye to about 15 people so far, so there's still 38 people that are qualified to move on to the matching up stage, and including me, obviously. And you guys that have bought tickets or donated, thank you very much, and you're in for a treat on October the 22nd. If you're coming along to the Beachcomber, to the event, you are in for a treat. We're learning a hell of a lot. We're getting great conditioning in and great fitness in. The trainers are absolutely fantastic. We couldn't ask for better trainers. Not only are they teaching us the physical aspect of things, but they're teaching us the theory as well, the attitude and the discipline, which is, for me, is probably one of the biggest benefits of doing this thing. You know, not going in there with reservations and not thinking, really sort of giving you a humble attitude towards fighting. You know, drive that reality of what we're doing home. I think Dave and his sons have got a brilliant outlook, not just on fighting, but on their lifestyle as well. And
let's go! You are a team, remember? Oh, let's all be friends.
So the attitudes are great and the trainers are fantastic. They're really preparing us now. Things that have gone up to this next level, now we're past the halfway point, I feel like it's gone up a level. Yesterday was probably the hardest session so far for me. We were hitting each other last night with heavy shots to the body and to the guard, to make sure that we are prepared, to make sure that we aren't surprised the first time we take, you know, somebody's full weight behind a punch. You know, we have to be able to take it. We have to have that conditioning to be able to put on an entertaining show and not just quit the first time we get hit. It hurts bad, not to the point in which I want to quit. It does hurt. Now, but the thing that hurts the most right now is my middle toe on my right foot. Again, every single time, I don't know what's wrong with it, there must be something wrong with my toe. But it seems to just bruise up or dislocate or something every single time I would do any exercise in barefoot. It just rolls over, and yeah, I think it's gonna be a career ender for sure. So in conclusion, I think you guys are in for a really good show if you're coming along on the 22nd of October. I want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's gone to my Just Giving page and donated money towards my fight against cancer for Cancer Research UK. That's what this is all about, and that's what this is all in aid of. So I'm currently at 33% of my overall target. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm still grateful for everything that's already been donated. But if you really want to help support the cause, or if you can't come on October, just go to my Just Giving page. I'll leave a link in the description. Go to that page and donate just £1. That's all I'm asking for, just to give me that little boost that I need towards my overall target, which is only £500. But so far, you may be pleased to know that all the guys have raised some phenomenal amounts of money. There's a couple of guys on the MMA team that have raised over $1,000 and over £2,000. So well done to all of those, and thank you to all of those people that have donated that way as well. So I'm very, very happy. Also, the tickets are running very, very low. There's only a couple of standing tickets left, I believe. So if you want them, message me and I will get them for you. It's £20 for a standing ticket. I've already filled a VIP table of 10 people, and that is it. So it's a sold out thing so far, or it looks like it's going to be sold out. So you're in for a brilliant, brilliant evening on October 22nd. There's 38 fights to be matched up, so that's 19 matchups, possibly some more. We don't know. You might have some cameos or something, or some other fun stuff. I'm not sure, but as far as the charity fundraising go, there's 19 amateur white collar MMA, if you like, bouts to be had on that evening, and and then onto the after party as well. So you're in for a very, very good night. I did say that the tables were weighted originally before I started this training. That is not the case, so I do apologise for that. They're not weighted tables. You do have to go to the bar for your own drinks. However, it is a white collar do, so you do have to wear your best. So all those people that have come into the VIP, make sure that you don't embarrass me and wear your Kappa tracksuit or anything. So you're in for an awesome night. Prepare yourself for awesomeness. We've all been training very, very hard, and you're in for a very, very entertaining evening. And that's all from me. So thank you very much. So subscribe if you want to see me on this adventure or any other adventure or anything else that I might get up to in my crazy life. And I will see you in the next video. Stormy, stormy. Gonna be a storm tonight. That house is gonna be like. What can you like that for, babe? I started my watch 5 minutes late because I thought I'd pressed the button and I didn't.
Oh, that's why you said shit.
Yeah, so I think it's about 5 minutes out. I've got 30-20.
33, 30 for 3 miles, 30.
That's got definitely an improvement. My core feels a lot tighter. My lungs don't hurt when I'm running. Yeah, I still get tired in my joints and my muscles, but I think the energy is there. Rewind a year ago, I couldn't keep up with her on a mile and a half. I mean, she said she was going to bring back the pace today so that I could keep up, which is good, but that's a good result from me.